I love him, but I don't know if we're compatible. I've heard that sentence more times than I can count. From friends, from cousins, even in movies. It's the classic dilemma. You feel everything with them. Butterflies, excitement, intense connection. But deep down, something feels off. Like you're always trying to make it work, instead of just living together naturally. So what gives? Can you love someone deeply and still not be right for each other? Today, we're unpacking one of the most confusing, heart-heavy questions in modern relationships. What's the difference between love and compatibility, and why do you need both? In this episode, we're diving into the psychological difference between love and compatibility, why love alone isn't always enough for long-term success, what to watch out for in the honeymoon trap, how to measure compatibility without killing the romance, and a story about my friend who chose chemistry over compatibility and why she regrets it. If you're in a relationship and wondering, is this love enough to last? This one's for you. One of my closest friends dated a guy who was pure magic. He made her laugh, they stayed up talking for hours, their connection was electric, even strangers noticed. But they clashed constantly. He needed space to recharge, she needed constant closeness. He avoided conflict, she needed resolution. He wanted to move abroad, she wanted to stay close to family. Still, she stayed, because she loved him. She kept thinking, if we love each other enough, we'll figure it out. But the friction never eased. Instead, it drained her. Eventually, they broke up, and she told me something I'll never forget. He felt like my person, but being with him felt like walking uphill every single day. The psychology, love versus compatibility. Let's break this down with what research tells us. Love equals emotional bond. Psychologists define love as emotional attachment, romantic or physical attraction, deep care and vulnerability, a sense of us. Love creates glue. It keeps you together during hard times. It makes you want to protect each other. But here's the thing. Love is not a strategy. It doesn't solve lifestyle gaps or value conflicts. Compatibility equals functional alignment. Compatibility, on the other hand, is shared values, aligned goals, emotional needs that complement each other, communication and lifestyle rhythm that works. It's less dramatic, less sparkly, but it creates ease. As Esther Perel puts it, compatibility makes love sustainable. Love makes compatibility meaningful. You need both. The honeymoon trap. Early love can trick you. That first 6 to 12 months, dopamine and oxytocin are flooding your brain. You overlook flaws. You assume they'll change. You tell yourself, we'll figure it out. This tension is normal. Every couple has issues. True. But if the core mismatch stays after the honeymoon, love becomes a bandage, not a bond. 6 signs of compatibility that matter more than spark. 1. You feel emotionally safe, not just excited. Love often feels intense, but compatibility feels safe. Ask yourself, can I be fully myself without fear? Do we resolve conflict without emotional chaos? Can we sit in silence and still feel connected? Excitement fades, safety builds. 2. You agree on the big picture. Do you align on family, career ambition, location, finances, faith, children? You don't need the same hobbies, you need the same direction. 3. You complement each other's needs, not clash. It's not about being the same. It's about this. If one is highly sensitive, is the other emotionally aware? If one is ambitious, is the other supportive, not threatened? If one needs space, is the other not overly anxious? Compatibility is the rhythm between your differences. 4. Conflict doesn't escalate, it evolves. Do you fight? Sure. But do you fight fairly? Do you grow from conflict? Do you learn each other better afterward? Love without compatible communication equals emotional landmines. 5. You share a similar pace in life. Some people move fast, others slow. Do you both value adventure or one needs structure? Do you both want to hustle or one dreams of a quiet life? Mismatched pace causes resentment over time, even if the love is real. 6. You make each other's life lighter, not heavier. At the end of the day, do they make your life feel easier or more complicated? Compatible relationships reduce anxiety, support your goals, don't feel like work 24/7. Love without ease often turns into exhaustion. When I was younger, I used to crave butterflies. I thought if I didn't feel obsessed, it wasn't love. Now, I look for someone who makes life feel more grounded, not more chaotic. Someone I like spending regular days with. Someone who meets my needs even when the spark dims. Someone who doesn't make me question my worth. I want to feel loved and understood, romantic and relaxed, excited and at peace. Because I've seen too many people burn out in relationships where love was real but not enough. And I've realized love starts the fire, compatibility keeps it burning. Have you ever been in a relationship where you loved someone but knew deep down you weren't compatible? What made you realize it? Let's talk about it in the comments. Someone out there might need to hear your story. In the next episode, how to spot red flags before they wreck your marriage. We'll talk about the subtle warning signs that show up before you say I do and how to listen to them before it's too late. See you there.